The Washington Post says Trump is taking a tougher foreign policy approach. They claim it is dividing Republicans. Congressman Mike Lawler, Republican from New York, joins me now. Are you on board with what seems to be a more aggressive foreign policy approach from Trump? And is it, in fact, dividing Republicans?
I don't think it's dividing Republicans at all. I think Republicans have long said the cartels should be designated as foreign terrorist organizations. President Trump did that earlier this year. It was the right decision. The fact is, when you think back almost 25 years ago to 9/11, we lost 2,977 Americans that day. We're losing over 75,000 Americans to fentanyl overdose on an annual basis. Almost all of these drugs being trafficked by the cartels into the United States with the intent of killing Americans. And so the president is taking action, aggressively pursuing these cartels and drug traffickers, and I support it. I support what he's done with respect to the Middle East, striking at Iran's nuclear capabilities, working with Israel to dismantle Hamas, Hezbollah. You saw Assad's regime fall in Syria. That would not happen without a strong foreign policy of peace through strength. So the steps the president is taking to secure peace, to end these conflicts, to take out adversaries, I support.
Congressman, President Trump criticized Zohran Mamdani for posing for a picture with the radical cleric who is connected to the 1993 World Trade Center bombing. Here's the president.
Yeah, no, it's a shame. Look, the Mamdani thing is it's a disaster waiting to happen. We can't have a communist in charge of a great supposedly free enterprise. I think it's a shame that that particular man is endorsing him and very friendly with him. You can see there's a relationship. He blew up the World Trade Center, right? Didn't the man you're talking about blow up the World Trade Center? And he's friends with Mamdani?
Well, he did not blow up the World Trade Center, but he is connected to the conspiracy that did it, and he was connected to it after the event as well. How can New Yorkers vote for someone who was connected to, at the very least, connected to the killing of 6 New Yorkers back in 1993 in the first World Trade Center bombing? How is this possible?
Including a Rockland County resident that I represent. Yeah. Look, it is disturbing. You have someone who is an unindicted co-conspirator of the 1993 World Trade Center bombing, whose sons were recently arrested and prosecuted for forming a jihadist terror camp in New Mexico, and who has called America trash and filth and said that politics are a weapon of Islam. There are serious questions that Zohran Mamdani needs to answer, including the fact, by the way, that not only did he not call for Hamas to lay down its arms last week in an interview with Martha McCallum, but the weekend prior, he was raising money for UNRWA. UNRWA has been defunded by Congress because of its actions on October 7th and the fact that Americans and New Yorkers were killed with the support of UNRWA aiding Hamas. Hamas operated out of UNRWA's schools and hospitals for years. And you had UNRWA members serving in Hamas and participating in October 7th. And Zohran Mamdani wants to be mayor of New York City, and he's raising money for UNRWA and not calling for Hamas to lay down its arms, a terror organization that killed New Yorkers on October 7th. It's outrageous.
And the terrible
it's absolutely
thing is that
outrageous, and it's disqualifying.
And he's still leading in the polls. That's the bad thing here. Congressman Lawler, thanks very much for joining us. Always appreciate it, sir. Thank you.